PunchDrunk Entertainment.
You got your fellas here with your Mr. Swag and Waggy.
I'm just Dan.
And we back with another reaction video.
This is the top 20 best South Park characters.
Going down South Park, and South Time. I know the song, but you already know what it is, man. Your favorite characters.
One of our favorite shows that we've been rocking out with, especially you guys. You follow us, you know we always hit South Park hard. So early predictions. Who you got number one?
Cartman.
It gotta be.
All right, so I'm gonna get my top three. That's what make it a little bit easier, a little harder.
Okay.
I got Cartman, Randy, and
I'm gonna answer that for you. Cartman, Randy, and Butters. There you go. That gotta be the top three.
Yeah, gotta be. There you go.
But we gonna find out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, give us some thumbs up. We need them. Take your thumbs off and give them to us.
There you go, man. So without further ado, top 20.
I guess we better go look for it. Dad, we gotta cut it short. Fire out the 12.
Kenny might be on there.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
Hi.
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 best South Park characters.
Don't look at him, just look straight ahead and he'll run out of energy soon.
For this list, we'll be looking at our favorite main and supporting characters from this legendary animated comedy. Do you have a favorite South Park character? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Officer BARBRADY. Given all of the insane things that have happened in the town of South Park, you'd think they would have a decent police force.
Okay, people, listen up.
If Officer BARBRADY is any indication, it's no wonder things get so bad. Introduced all the way back in season 1,
where he couldn't read.
This incompetent police chief fumble in his attempts to maintain any kind of law and order in the town. He's been fired more than once and has been mocked repeatedly by the 4 boys. Although his appearances have slipped since the introduction of Sergeant Yates, he's still around, reminding us that sometimes the kids are more mature than adults.
Well, anyway, I'm relieving you of your duties. I've proved that I can read, and now I'm back on the job.
Hooray!
Number 19, SHELLY. As the older sister to Stan, Shelly has been tormenting her little brother for as long as he can remember.
Are you looking at my headgear?
She was cool.
Headgear? What headgear?
Are you looking at my headgear?
Oh, gosh, I
She
didn't
uses
really
his tee
notice.
off on Stan for no reason.
No, I think it looks terrific. It matches your...
She seems to be in a perpetual state of discontent.
I love that old
as we
animation
often
that
find
didn't
her
make any
yelling at
sense.
her parents and referring to everyone around her as turds.
What number are you, turd?
Despite her belligerent attitude towards everyone, we have managed to catch a few glimpses of a real girl underneath her headgear. She develops a bit of a friendship with Cartman in season 3 and finds herself in love a handful of times over the years. She may be the bane of Stan's existence, but we do love seeing these two on screen from time to time.
True.
Number 18, the
Goth Kids.
Introduced in the season 7 episode Raisins, we learn that the town has their own goth clique. Always dressed in black, these 4 can be seen smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, and depressing everyone around them.
I don't drink coffee.
You can't be a nonconformist if you don't drink coffee.
Forever talking about how pointless life is, they refer to average citizens as conformists who follow what society expects of them.
Burn a hot topic.
As gloomy as they are, Stan's temporary participation in their group yielded an episode that highlighted both the highs and lows of our everyday life. The Goth Kids may be Debbie Downers, but sometimes we all have our lows.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Another tortured soul. Another life of pain.
Number 17.
Towelie should have been up higher.
Yogurt himself said it best.
Merchandising, merchandising.
Indeed, that's where the real money is made. In response to aspects of a show created solely for the purpose of selling merchandise, Trey Parker and Matt Stone gave us Towelie.
That's why Tally says, don't forget to bring a towel.
A literal two-dimensional being who originally just spouted catchphrases and annoyed everyone.
You wanna get high?
He was intentionally written to be a terrible character and became a fan favorite for that very reason. Forever obsessed with getting high, Towelie found himself
You get
in
high off
trouble with
computer
the law
air
several
dust?
You got
times
crack.
before finding his own place. Given his propensity for illicit substances, it only seemed natural for him to eventually end up helping Randy with his weed business.
There you go.
Number 16, TWEEK.
I hated TWEEK.
If TWEEK had more of a sense of
Because TWEEK was brought in to be a Kenny replacement. early in the seasons when they finally decided to kill Kenny off, they was brung in TWEEK.
And it didn't work.
It didn't. That's why he got pushed to the back, and
So
Kenny
other
came
guys-
back.
Yep.
Even
And
Butters would have been a better replacement.
definitely Butters. They're gonna get into Butters, but yeah, you already know.
Humor, he might have been referred to as the Robin Williams of South Park.
What?
Forever twitching and vibrating, TWEEK is a high-strung child who never seems to have a moment's peace.
Tweek, do you have any ideas? Ugh, too much pressure.
Introduced in the memorable Gnomes episode, this poor kid's anxiety level is so high, nothing around him is beyond suspect. Coming from a family of coffee drinkers, TWEEK's consistent diet of the caffeinated beverage seems to be the root of his jitters. It also doesn't help that the drink he's so obsessed with consuming is also laced with meth.
Whoa!
Yeah,
However,
wow.
love the fact that he became the spasmic half of the show's first young gay couple.
Maybe we should go away. There's a side for just a day.
Number 15.
Token.
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 I'm glad he getting love.
One
They just
thing
recently
South Park does not
Made his
do
first
is
name
subtlety.
Tolkien, like
While
the
his
artist.
real
I mean, the
name
artist,
is only
author or
one
whatever.
author,
Yeah.
to be Tolkien, as in the Lord of the Rings author,
I thought your name was Token.
My name is Tolkien.
Sorry, I don't think it's that weird. J.R. Tolkien is one of the most prolific, influential writers of our time.
the name Tolkien pokes fun
In
at
trouble,
how
too.
often
Mhm.
television inserts a person of color into their programming, all in the name of diversity.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're black. You can play bass.
I'm getting sick of your stereotypes.
Be as sick as you want. Just give me a goddamn bass line.
God damn it.
His origins may have been purely satirical, but the fourth grader has become a notable character throughout the years. Countless spats with Cartman have given audiences plenty of laughs, while Randy's Wheel of Fortune
Oh, God.
incident
Yeah.
allowed Stan and Tolkien to talk about a subject no one ever wants to
Oh
discuss.
gosh.
He may have
Naggers.
started off as a
He's
one-off
definitely
edited
naggers.
punchline, but Tolkien has grown to become as much part of the South Park gang as anyone on this list.
Now you get it, Stan.
Number 14, PC
Yeah.
Principal. Peter Charles replaced Principal Victoria at South Park Elementary during the season 19 premiere.
All right, listen up. My name is PC Principal. I don't know about you, but frankly, I'm sick and tired of how minority groups are marginalized in today's society. I'm here because this place is lost in a time warp.
Nicknamed PC Principal, Charles is the personification of the extremes political correctness can be taken to. Given how anti-PC the show's creators tend to be, we love the idea of a character that serves as the antithesis to that. His aggressive and punitive stance on the subject only amplifies the absurdity of the whole thing. It only gets better when we learn of his participation in the PC Delta fraternity.
Oh
What does being
goodness.
PC really mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means you love nothing more than beer, working out, and that feeling you get when you rhetorically defend a marginalized community from systems of oppression.
Yeah.
The sheer contrast of frat life versus political correctness is pure comedic genius, and PC Principal is at the center of it. Number 13, Satan.
Okay.
Considered to be the root of all evil in our world, in the realm of South
Britney
Park,
Spears.
Satan is one of the most conflicted characters the show has
Yeah.
given us.
Puny son of Jehovah, prepare to enter thy
He was all
house
over the
of
early
pain.
seasons. I don't know if they
Yeah.
still use him.
Yes, he did try
Not
to
as
take
much.
over the world a few times. And sure, he did fake a knockout in a boxing match with Jesus. But he also gave us a memorable music number, and
Yeah.
even saved mankind from annihilation. The South Park movie showed us a Satan who was vulnerable, sensitive, and just trying to find love.
Sometimes I think when I look up.
What are we talking about? Best movie soundtrack?
that there's
That
such a
soundtrack is
big
crazy.
world up there.
Yeah, I gotta watch it again. I ain't seen them so long.
He's yet another example of how this show gives us the opposite of what audiences expect. Plus, who knew Satan could throw such a great Halloween party? Number 12.
Hey.
Terrence
Johnson
and
Phillips.
It's hard
That's
to
like Phillips,
fathom it
Phillip.
now, but at one time,
Speaking of
South
songs,
Park
the
was
Uncle Fucker
criticized
song.
for being a poorly animated show about nothing but fart jokes. So, sure enough, this show within a show was created to illustrate exactly what that would really look like.
What garbage?
Well, what do you expect? They're Canadian.
Terrence and Phillip became a reflection of the show's skewed perception while easily giving a middle finger to those who didn't get the joke. The Canadian duo were a major part of South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, and have resurfaced occasionally. With the toilet humor accusations now long behind them, Terrance and Phillip remain a staple of the show's longtime Canadian mythology.
You can't let Canada Channel be soiled by that perverse garbage! You know it's sick!
Number 11. Wendy Testaburger. From the onset of this show, it seemed like Wendy Testaburger was going to be nothing more
That's the first
than a target
episode.
for Stan's projectile vomiting affections.
Hi, guys. Hi, Wendy. Here, Stan. This is for you. Ew! Bye, Wendy.
But as the show's main female character, Wendy has gone on to become far more than Stan's girlfriend. She's not afraid to speak her mind and stand up for whatever cause she's backing. She's also one of the most mature people in the town, even in comparison to most of the adults.
An estimated 1 in 6 women will deal with cancer in their lifetime, and breast cancer is the most common.
She said it again.
However, even with that,
Asshole.
we
Yep,
do
you already
have
know
to
who she
admit
fighting.
we loved seeing her give Cartman a run for his money on the playground. Number
Whoop
10,
his ass.
Jerome Chef McElroy. During the first 9 seasons of South Park, Chef was the one
Goodness
adult
gracious.
figure in the lives of the kids.
Hello there, children.
Hey, Chef.
We consistently saw him dole out far better advice to the children than any parent or teacher.
He might have been the best
Forever
adult
the
on the
ladies'
show.
man, he was
Yeah,
known
for
for
a minute,
breaking
yeah.
into wholly inappropriate songs as he tried to steer the kids away from
Smart as I
whatever
mean.
catastrophe was waiting for them.
We're all special in our own way. Everybody's different, but that's okay. Cause even though we might have different color skin, different points of views, be tall or thin, it doesn't mean I can't lay you down, woman, and touch your silky skin.
He was infamously killed off.
Isaac
at the
Hayes
start
is
of
killing
season
that
2,
role,
Yeah, he
man.
was.
following a statement reportedly made on Isaac Hayes' behalf by his Scientology entourage
Yeah.
after Hayes suffered a stroke, which requested the voice of Chef be released from the show. Having now been absent for more than half the show's run, he's still a character that remains prominent in the minds of fans.
Yeah.
Number 9. Mr. Mackey.
Okay.
He told the kids that drugs were bad, okay?
Smoking's bad. You shouldn't smoke. And alcohol is bad. You shouldn't drink alcohol. And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.
He sang a memorable song about the use of profanity in the South Park movie. He even overcame a childhood trauma by sharing a dream with Stan. But above all else, Mr. Mackey has done his best to try and help the kids in his school. His methods and his behavior have not always gone over so well, but his memorable K's and simplified view of the world have given audiences plenty of laughs. He's made even better when we learn his tone and signature sign-off was inspired by Trey Parker's real-life school guidance counselor.
Oh, wow.
Art really does imitate life.
You can do it. It's all up to you.
Okay.
With a little plan, you can change your life today.
Number 8, Jimmy
Oh
VALMER.
god.
With the introduction of both Jimmy and Timmy,
I had the
South
patience
Park
to
added
deal
a
with Jimmy,
couple of
man.
great
Yeah.
characters,
Fix that.
physical disabilities to
Bruh,
and I
it give me
tried to
anxiety.
Just for a second, Timmy. Don't
That
be a
fight
jerk,
between them two, though.
Hey, don't push me!
The former originally started as nothing more than a rival for Timmy. However, the 4th grader really came into his own as the series went on. In spite of having
They gonna
cerebral
add
palsy, Jimmy's
Jimmy without
personality
Timmy
has
on the
made
list?
him a recurring
Hold on,
comedic
Timmy's
icon
definitely gonna be on
in
his
South
list.
Park.
He's
what a
he's
great
another
audience.
memorable one.
I just flew into South Park. Boy, are my crutches
He might be
tired.
next.
What a terrific audience.
He often comes up with the dirtiest jokes. He's oddly charismatic and is probably second only to Cartman when it comes to the list of crimes he's committed. Keep it classy, Jimmy.
Just as Bush predicted, Baghdad fell, Iraq fell, Saddam fell. The only thing that didn't fall was the price of gas.
Number 7, Garrison.
Hey.
South Park Elementary is home to a
Yes,
whole slew of diverse teachers.
that was-
However, the one who has ultimately gone through the most changes is
Yeah.
Garrison. This 4th grade teacher appeared during
He's
the
been a
first
man, he's
season
been a
of
woman,
South
he's
Park
been
and
president.
is still a part of it
Yeah.
today.
So
Initially
much.
quite repressed, the character would go on to explore issues like sexuality throughout the show, as well as get into politics.
You don't love me!
After turning into someone that shared quite a few parallels with the real-life Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States went back to teaching. we certainly can say that Garrison has had an interesting career.
The Canadians can't do this. Don't they realize that hundreds of thousands of their people are over here illegally?
Number 6, Kyle
Kyle.
BROFLOVSKI. He may not
Timmy
be
ain't making
as
his list.
adorable as his younger brother
He's
Ike,
not.
but Kyle has certainly
That's
been
crazy,
a mainstay
man.
since the show's origins.
Kick the baby. Don't kick the baby.
The resident Jewish kid of the group, he has often been the voice of reason when it hits the fan throughout the years. Not that it does him much good. As the sometime friend, sometime nemesis to Cartman, the two often find themselves in heated exchanges whenever the latter is up to no good.
Cartman, do you even know what's going on?
While he's ultimately a good boy with a strong head on his shoulders, he still tends to be emotionally impulsive. As a result, he often finds himself in all kinds of awkward situations like Imagination Land and the Human Sentai Pad. Number 5, Kenny McCormick. Poor Kenny. While things may have changed later
I thought
on
Cartman's
in the
mom
series,
would have made
this
this list
muffled
too.
member of South Park's most famous quartet is most well known.
They gonna
for
probably have
one
honorable
thing
mentions. They
and
gotta
one
have
thing
honorable
only,
mentions.
dying in every single episode.
Oh Lord.
As a result, he's been crushed, shot, decapitated, killed by celebrities, killed by having his heart replaced with a baked potato, and the list goes on and on.
We accidentally replaced your heart with a baked potato. You have about
They're taking a lot from the movie.
While he and the Grim Reaper started to have a bit of a break as of season 6, he's more than proven his worth in the realm of the living thanks to an awesome Batman impression.
What is your power?
I can't die.
Number 4,
That's right.
Stan Marsh.
No, I don't really care about the TV show. I'm just trying to stop the Japanese from killing dolphins and whales.
Like Kyle,
Stan was
Stan
cool.
stands out
Yeah.
as one of the few reasonable kids in South Park. As
It's-
such,
it's
he's
Pops
often
that really-
challenged by the likes of Cartman and
His
whatever
Pops
wave
kinda
of
overshined
crazy
him.
hits the town that week. One could call him the most emotionally complex of the group, especially when it comes to serious social issues like whaling. Above all else, however, he's just a boy in love. It's just unfortunate he can't get lovey-dovey with his girlfriend Wendy without projectile vomiting all over her.
Yeah, early in the
But
show,
hey,
Stan
at
was
least
the
he's
main
great at
kid.
jacking it
Yeah.
in San Diego.
I'm gonna go out jacking it. San Diego. Jacking it, jacking it, jacking it, jack. Spanking it, jacking it, spanking it, smack.
Number 3.
Let us on.
Butters.
The only way I can feel this sad now is if I felt something really good before. So I have to take the bad with the good.
Speaking of sensitive, here's a fan favorite who's become a central character.
Yep.
Yes.
Butters is probably the nicest kid you could ever hope to meet. With a big heart, bigger imagination, and overwhelming desire to help people, it's that very nature that's led him to be manipulated by the likes of Cartman and the rest on frequent occasions.
Oh, my parents don't know, but sometimes I get picked on by this one kid at school. His name is Eric Cartman, and he always tries to play jokes on me and stuff.
Really?
It hasn't stopped him from trying to look on the sunny side of things, however. Hell, he's so nice that he managed to become the most well-regarded pimp in
Yes, sir.
South Park.
You should be doing kisses on the playground. You can make $50 a day. Buy all the purses and shoes you've ever wanted. I'll treat you right.
Number 2,
There you go.
Randy Marsh.
Excuse me.
Randy?
I need to have some private internet time. Look, we're just trying to get by here. Everyone's got to take what they can get. I haven't jacked off in over 2 weeks.
We can say without a shadow of a doubt, there has never been a father quite like Randy. While it's easy to see that above all else he loves his family and strives to be a role model for Stan, he has accumulated quite the list of accomplishments over the series' run.
All right, so I'm gonna
all of
ask you,
which are of
Battle
a-
Royale. Gotta do it. From the fathers, you got Randy Marsh versus this is everybody. I need everybody to comment on this. Randy Marsh versus Homer Simpson versus Peter Griffin versus what's American Dad? What's his name?
Stan Smith.
Stan Smith, right? Versus Stan Smith. Who's coming out?
Are we doing all hand-in-hand stuff?
Hand in hand.
Hand-in-hand, I'm taking... Ooh, I was going to say Homer, but watching them fights with Peter and the chicken?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, Randy gets it right too.
That's true. That's true. That is definitely true. I haven't watched enough American Dad to see Stan throwing hands.
But he's actually his own little government agent, so
I'm about to
you
say
know,
he is trained to do it. So
yeah. Guys, there's your 4 dads. Stan Smith, Randy Marsh, Homer Simpson, and Peter Griffin. Who wins in a battle royale?
Strive strives to be a role model for Stan, he has accumulated quite the list of accomplishments over the series' run, all of which are of a questionable nature. He purposefully got himself testicular cancer, he forced a Virgin Mary statue to bleed on him, he has the world record for the largest crap, and he has a secret life as the singer Lord.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I am Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah. Lord, Lord, come in, Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again, there's no dad quite like Randy.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our
And
channel.
give us no honorables?
Ring the bell to get
Nah,
notified
that's
about our latest
crazy.
videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Easy right here.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Eric Cartman.
Easy.
He's rude, he's racist, he's foul-mouthed, he's sexist, he's vengeful, he's easily offended, he's selfish, he's a coward, and he's a liar.
Okay, I'm sorry I handcuffed Billy Turner's ankle to a flagpole and then gave him a hacksaw. And then told him I had poisoned his lunch milk and that the only way he could get to the antidote in time would be to saw through his leg.
That's
Wow.
very naughty, Eric.
Undoubtedly, this little boy from a little
Yeah.
mountain town in Colorado might
Shazam.
just be the most despicable character ever conceived.
Yes.
Yet, we can't bring ourselves to hate him. Cartman is so outrageous in his schemes and antics that he more often than not ends up making us laugh the most. Even when he does horrendous things
God.
like turning a guy's parents into chili. Besides, it's not like he doesn't get his comeuppance every now and again.
That's right, you and me, right now, we're having it out. Let's go, come on, come on.
Do you agree with our picks?
Oh,
Check
man.
out this other recent clip from Watch.
Yeah, I agree. My only thing, I would replace Shelly with Cartman's mom.
Okay, I can see that too. I can definitely see you could do a top 100 characters, bro.
Yeah,
because there's so many characters that had their shining moment. Like you didn't even have Mr. Hanky on there.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it's so many characters you could have had on there. I mean, even with Timmy and everything. Timmy for a while was very much alone. What's the other one?
Even some of the other kids, Clyde,
Yeah,
and
Clyde,
Craig.
that's what they say. Yeah,
Craig too, man. They could have had, like you said, they could have had 100.
Yeah. But there you have it, man. Who you guys think should have been on there? Who are they missing?
Can Family Guy do a top 20 characters? I know
Family
Simpsons.
Guy?
I know Simpsons can.
It would be hard to squeeze out, but they squeeze out 20.
Family Guy had good characters, but a lot of them didn't stick around or had
Right.
backstories that was like spread out.
Family Guy was more focused basically on
the family.
Yeah, basically his family and everything.
But this was South Park. Tell us what you guys thought. Did you like the countdown? Did they miss some characters? Did some characters didn't deserve to be talked about? Let us know.
Yes. So we about to get out of here though.
Check out all the links in the description. Check out everything we do. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe to us on Twitch. We do dope streams all throughout the week. Entertainment, chill, laid back. Come check your boys out.
So with all that being said, make memories, stay humble, and live life. Swagging the wagon.
And I'm just dead.
It is PunchDrunk ENT. We out.